हाँ नहा लिया। सुबह कॉल करके पूछ ले एक बार।
क्या है उन्हें कैसे बोल दे बच्चों को भेज देना 2 बच्चे शाम को आएंगे 3 बजे भेजना लेके जाने जल्दी बोल दे। अभी इतनी छुट्टी मत करो फेस्टिवल वगैरह होते हैं हमारी जगह होती छुट्टी के बोल दे। आप कितने में चले जाना बच्चे को बच्चे नहीं आते ना बच्चे ऐसे क्यों नहीं आते आ जाते फिर आगे बस 8 कितने में चले जाना बच्चे को जब भेज देना अभी स्कूल बच्चे तो हमारी छुट्टी लगेगा वो बना रहे हैं अभी तो करूँगी मुझे ये थोड़ा पता नहीं
कौन बना रहा था है? हाँ। ज़्यादा समझती है अपने आप को, ज़्यादा समझते हैं अपने आप को।
What do you think about new teams like Afghanistan getting test status?
I think it's great for them. Small countries playing more and more cricket. Obviously, at this point in time, they're suited more for the shorter format. They've done well in recent short formats. They've got some radical players. They've got good spin bowlers, which I think takes their team to another level. But their recent performance in the longer format, not too impressive. Ireland got test status recently, and they were quite impressive against Pakistan. I think they've got great potential. They played in their hometown in Belfast, and they did quite well. They almost won the match at some point. Looking back, we had Bangladesh when they started.
Played back really well and it found the gap all the way to the boundary.
For more updates and new features of this game, subscribe to Game Changer 5 on YouTube.
He needs to stay on and finish the game for his team now.
Excellent tempo. Perfect way to get things underway.
Want to try the hottest AI effect? Blowing up on social media? Just pick a tempo, drop your photo, and boom, AI makes it happen.
निशान क्या आ जाएगा अभी? आप भी कुछ भी बोलते रहे बोलते बंद कर ले कुछ ना पड़ी वहाँ पे रह के कुछ जाओ अरे आप रह गए
चिढ़ क्यों रही हो? फिर मैं तो सही से बोल रहा हूँ। मत बोलना फिर, कभी मत बोलना, काम कराने के लिए मत बोल
Coming back to
देना।
our conversation, they were on the same levels. Today,
कभी नहीं
they're
करूँगा।
forced to contend with. I think it's really good for
रात को
the
भी लग के
sport
सही खाना
that,
दिलवाइए,
more and more
चाहे
countries,
गिरा देगी मेरे को, मैं नहीं दूंगा आपसे।
start participating
चला
and,
यार।
and start showing their abilities on the biggest stage.
But do you
अकड़ में
think
कहीं
that
और
they
जाके
should be
दिखाइए
playing
अपनी।
the stronger teams like India and Australia rather than weaker teams like West Indies and Zimbabwe?
It's interesting that you say West Indies being a smaller country because if you look at a couple of generations ago, West Indies was
Played back really well and it found the gap all the way to the boundary.
Oh, that smashed. Brilliant shot. It really was exquisite.
going back to what I was saying, was a strength, was a power, the team everybody feared, with their big, tall, fast bowlers and their calypso-style batting. But I guess this is how cricket evolves over a period of time. You see teams that have been the most powerful and elite today struggling for dominance. And with regard to your question about whether they should start with teams who are right on the top of their cricket, I think that's the whole point of Test cricket. And I think it'll only show these smaller teams coming in how cricket is meant to be played at the highest level, and it's something they wouldn't normally see in their domestic circuits.
Oh yes,
Well, timing the ball that sweetly early on in his innings is going to give him a lot of confidence.
Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman.
Big appeal, and up goes the finger.
लकी ये कौन लड़ रहा है? कौन लड़ रहा है ये?
So accepts the umpire's decision, decides not to go for the review.
पेरेंट्स से दूर आदि प्लांट पेरेंट बनने चला था.
Our first flower! Woohoo!
The change of pace. The fast bowler has now joined the attack.
This field set demands a very tight line and length from the bowler.
आर्यन को तो 10:30 बजे बुलाया था ना.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Fielder placed at cover.
आप बोल रहे थे 11 बजे आएगा, लेट आते हैं.
Placed into the gap for a single. Good running.
Yeah, he'll have to choose his shots carefully. This stage needs to see things through to the end.
He has hit that straight to the fielder.
Subscribe to Game Changer 5 YouTube for more updates and features.
He loves bowling from this end.
Good thinking by the batsman. They complete the single with ease.
Odd cutters might get extra bounce on this wicket.
Hit straight to the fielder.
Yep, nicely into position and smashed it away. One of the keys is to roll the wrists, and when you hit it down like that, there's no danger in the stroke.
Okay, pace has been brought back into the attack from the other end.
Should the batsman be ready for the outswingers?
Fielder's placed in slips now. Must look for those outswingers.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Subscribe to Game Changer 5 YouTube for more updates and features.
He loves bowling from this end.
तो एक ही दिन कितने हुआ?
Tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch.
Bowler wants the batsman to hit, and the batsman won't have any of it.
Yeah, that's no good. That's a no ball. That's a batting freebie. Yep, nicely into position and smashed it away. One of the keys is to roll the wrists, and when you hit it down like that, there's no danger in this stroke.
Subscribe to Game Changer 5 on YouTube, and that was a good shot.
These boundaries will hurt. Bowlers really need to step up now.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
Oh, good shot. Saw it early, got in position quickly and nailed it.
My girlfriend's chasing her CEO dream told me not to ruin it. In this CEO Sim game, you run the company.
A pacer who's known for his physical intensity. Can he up his game today?
This field set demands a very tight line and leg from the bowler.
An easy single to just shuffle things along.
Fielder plays at cover.
The fielder collects that one, straight to the fielder.
लक्ष्य से बात करना है
The toss seems to play a big part in the outcome of the game.
हेलो लक्ष्य तो आंटी पूजा कर रही है मेरे से बोल
During
रहे
the toss, with the ball turning square in the Asian conditions and swinging more in countries like England and South Africa.
I think if you're playing in the subcontinent or on flat pitches, it's a no-brainer. You should be batting first. Putting a big target on the board, get the opposition in, put pressure on them, and make them back on the final day. When the ball will turn, and you have the highest chance of getting them all out. If you're playing in England, where it's overcast, you might want to consider putting them in, make use of the conditions early on. Get the ball to swing, get a few batsmen nicked off. Rather than that, win the toss, bat first. That's what happened.
Interesting, you mentioned that considering there was a discussion whether visiting teams should be given a choice to bat or ball without any toss.
I'm not in favor of all of that. Cricket should be played the way it's played. Teams that are playing at the highest level should be accomplished enough to be put in either to bat
टाइम पास
or
मत करना मैं तेरी पिटाई लगाऊंगी आज
Subscribe to Game Changer 5 YouTube for more updates and features.
He loves bowling from this end.
He has hit that straight to the fielder.
Girl eating lava rocks.
Today, we are trying these lava rocks.
Interesting change. Spinners are always a tactical weakness, no matter the game.
Down the ground, he smashes them. This is brilliant batting.
He is making batting look so easy.
Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was four from the moment that he left the bat.
There is no better sight than watching him bat at his best.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Fielder plays at cover.
Subscribe to Game Changer 5 YouTube for more updates and features.
He loves bowling from the sea.
Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
For more updates and new features of this game, subscribe to Game Changer 5 on YouTube.
He needs to stay on and finish the game for his team now.
Hit straight to the fielder.
Now then, the spinner has been brought back into the attack.
This field set demands a very tight line and leg from the bowler.
Placed into the gap for a single. Good running.
Fielder plays at cover.
Tapped back to the bowler.
Subscribe to Game Changer 5 YouTube for more updates and features.
He loves bowling from the sea.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
That was a pretty good decision by the umpire. Given the fact he's under a lot of pressure, I think he's handling it well.
तुषार भैया माई को दे
Checking for a no ball. Fair delivery.